Hi everyone, this is Dom here, and welcome back to my show where I talk about success, happiness, and how to live a positive life. So this week I want to share with you a huge project that I'm working on, that I've been working on for the past few months, on and off, but I'm definitely kind of in the home stretch trying to get all of my ideas out. So I'm writing a book, and this has been a huge, just a huge step for me in this career as a coach, because I realize that oftentimes my clients or just people that I meet at my workshops, they'll ask me, how did you get started? And for me, it's totally been a long process. And as I'm writing about different phases of my life and understanding who I was at that time, we all kind of go through our lives in different jobs and different relationships and different countries and different environments. And for some reason, what I've started to notice is that there are certain things that I haven't learned in previous years that will come up again in a different way, in a different scenario, but I don't realize it because I'm not aware of myself or aware of the choices that I'm making. And so, through this process of book writing, I'm starting to learn that, personal growth, personal happiness, personal just enlightenment really is a daily practice. Being very just intentional about the way that you choose to use your time, the way that you interact with people, the way that you choose your activities, all of that matters in the long run, because essentially your actions are a reflection of your thoughts, and your thoughts are a reflection of your beliefs. So if you find yourself kind of going down this pathway of nothing's working out, nothing's happening for me, stop yourself and ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn in this situation? A lot of us hit those roadblocks. A lot of us, kind of question ourselves at these different crossroads in our life. And if you're finding yourself hitting a roadblock or doubting yourself, ask, what am I supposed to learn from this situation? And everything is a learning situation. If we haven't learned it in one part of our life, it's going to pop up in another part of our life. And here's an example. So I am super go, go, go mode. I get into this mode where I just have a long list of things to do because I want to accomplish so much. And I realize that I've always been like that since high school, in college, in my first job, in my second job, in Peace Corps, where I'm constantly trying to move forward by achieving something. But I realized just in the past few months that as I'm writing and as I'm reflecting that, when you start to slow down, you start to ask yourself the hard questions, what matters most to you, what matters right now in your life. Maybe you can't do this dream job or you can't go on that trip because of the circumstances. It's just not the right timing, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it in the future. And so I've learned to really slow down, and writing is really challenging for me because it's making me think about my actions in the past and reflect on it and understand why I decided certain things and why I felt a certain way at different points in my life. And to be honest, I am, people say oh, Dom, you have such a positive attitude, and, thank you for seeing that. But also I've had so many struggles in my life that I don't share those because, we don't, I guess you really have to be courageous and be willing to be vulnerable to others to really share kind of your struggles in life. And I hope this book kind of captures that. For those of you that don't know me, I came out in college as a lesbian. I married my wife, who's my wife now, and we've been together for 10 years, and we have 3 daughters now. So we went through the whole IVF process to have kids. I've always been an achiever, but I've never felt completely fulfilled in the work that I was doing until now. And, through that perfectionism that I struggled, you can struggle as a perfectionist because nothing's ever good enough. And I realize we are all good enough. We just have to accept it and love ourselves more. And I'm in the process of doing that. And so this book is kind of this culmination of all the lessons that I've learned, from my early 20s to my early 30s. And moving forward, just as an author and a coach, trying to be that example for others that are going through those same challenges of finding yourself, challenges of finding what you want to do with your life, what's your life's work going to be, what's your purpose, the challenge of finding acceptance for who you are and what you believe in. And on so many levels, what I embody in my life, it's so there's so many different layers to it, right? Because like I've gone against the grain in terms of what a family looks like. I've gone against the grain in terms of what a traditional career looks like. I've gone against the grain in terms of what my parents wanted for me. And so a lot of this, I'm starting to, as I'm talking about it, it's all like coming to me because I'm writing about it. It takes a lot of courage, and writing your life story takes a lot of courage. So I just wanted to share with you what I'm going through right now and kind of the place that I'm in, the contemplative place that I'm in. But just want to let you know that I think you're awesome, and I think you're great, and I think whatever you want to do in your life, it's possible. It just takes time and discipline and belief in yourself. And if you're listening to these videos, you know, I believe in you. The fact that you're watching me right now, that's amazing. But I just want to say, just keep being awesome and go for the things that mean the most to you, because it's your life and we only have one. All right, that's it for this week. Live simply, love fully, and lead positively. Have a great day. Bye.